Hi everyone, just a minute. I make the light. 1 minute, I correct the lights. I'm coming back. Just 1 minute. Sorry for that, guys. Hi. Sorry for that. I had to adjust my light. How are you, Ni? How are you, Ni? Hey, Akihoma. Homa, imesukuma sisi. Hi, everyone. If you come, say hello to Tante. Hi, everyone. If you're in here, say hello to Tante. Hi, everyone. If you're there, you can say hello to me as we wait for the others to come. You can share this live meeting. You can share the live meeting. Yes. Hi. Hi. Who is there? If you come say hello to me, please say hi to Tante. I'm live, guys. I'm live. You Kingia unasema hello. Kingia unasema hello. If you come, you say hello to me. Hi, Rose. Hi, Tante. Hi, Mson. Kingia unasema hello to me. I am just trying to share. I'm trying to share. I'm trying to share. You can also share. Ukikuja unasema hello. Hi. Ukikuja unasema hello. You say hello. Hi Nancy. Hi Nano. Sasa. Aki nimetoka kazi mbio. I've come running, but I'm happy that I was able to make it. I wanted actually to go live on Facebook because I thought I would not make it, but I thank God I've made it to this live. So I'm happy. Yes. So I've shared. So when you come, you say hello so that we know how many people are there before we start. I hope you had a good week. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so humbled here. Oh, here is so cold. Hi, Emerge Kenya. Thank you so much. Welcome to our today. I hope you've read the topic and at least you have an idea of what we are going to be talking about today. I want to try and share a little bit of something that I learned, and I felt it's good to share with you people. And so that's why we are here. It's another Sunday. We thank God for it. And nani kama Mungu, ukikuja, you just say hello so that I know you are there, so that we can continue. And thank you for so much for all of you that keep on coming each and every Sunday. Some of you write me, Tante leo tuko na live. I'm so humbled. I can see if you're there, you make sure you give this live stream a like. Unaipea like hapo hivyo, you give it a thumbs high. And if you can share it with your people, make sure you share. We have a very nice topic today, I'm very sure. Hi Kuzo Sasa Mogo. Thank you so much for coming. If you can be able to share, hi Zing, all the way from Mombasa. There's somebody, I don't know whether, let me remind her. I have a friend of from Switzerland. She came here last time And she told me, I never said hello to her. Let me see if I'll get her. You know, some of you come with the names that I don't know. Yeah. Yes. So let me write her to come. I say hello. She was very mad. Thank you so much. I'm waiting at least. I'm waiting so that at least we reach 10 minutes. I always give people so that people can come. And then, yeah, tuendelee so that we can have a very nice topic. I've learned a lot. Things that we assume that are not possible, but at the end of it, you keep on seeing that even the things that you assume that are normal can be sometimes not that normal. And so I've learned a lot, and that's why I thought of sharing with you, because it is very important. When we learn these things, we keep learning. Mostly as mothers, it is always a season of learning new things, mostly from our kids. Yeah. And I tried something and it has really worked. And I can see the change. And that's why I decided, let's talk about it. As you can see, all of you, it is a topic about our kids. Yeah. So when it comes to this topic, it is always very sensitive. And when it becomes sensitive, it's always to share so that another parent can share, another one can learn from it. And so we are there to go. Yeah. Let's see who is. When you're there, please make sure you give this live a thumbs up. Upatie like hapo. And I'll be very happy. And yes. So how have you been? How was your week? How is the new month of January? Everybody analia January. Hey, hey. I think we need to change the name of this month to it another name. Yeah. And I will mention that maybe later when I finish by the end of this topic. For my friend, hello, Anwainaina. Oh, there she goes. That's my friend from Switzerland. Hi, Anne. And I don't know her original names. We call us the names that, tunananania but. And so she said, you did not say hello to me on your live. Hi. And I was like, oh my God, kwani ulikuwa na jina gani? Yeah, I'm trying to remind people that always I remind them. And these are people who are busy and they always come with different names. And so we are almost 10 minutes. You didn't say hello to me. I said, Image Kenya TV, I said hello. I'm going to say hello again after we do a small prayer when we finish. Always the first 10 minutes is to say, kuwakaribisha. I will. Image Kenya TV all the way from Kenya. That's a good. I've made so many very, very nice friends in this YT line. And this is life. And you make friends, and some come and pass like a wind, and there are those who stay. Yeah. So you have to make sure you make each and every situation. Image Kenya, stop kunitumia ako kakitu ukilia. How can I send you a smiley one? Ndio ufurahie. So we are almost our 10 minutes so that we can say a word of prayer and then we start our topic. Yeah, I'm I've even forgotten what is the topic today. Hebu nikumbushe, because I just, sometimes when I think of something to talk about, the topic sometimes they are creating a different atmosphere to talk with our kids. That is our topic, creating a different atmosphere. I think I need to write that so that I don't keep forgetting, because I need to keep on repeating it. Creating a different atmosphere for our kids. We are almost 10 minutes. We start with a word of prayer. Creating staki unasikia venye nagonga hizi vitu. So hi Tante. So let us pray. God, we thank you. We bless you for this day. Thank you for being with us the whole of today you've been with us wherever we were, at work, at our different places of work. And God, this evening you brought us here. We pray that you may be with us. Oh God, guide me, oh Jehovah, as I share what I have with me, with your people, oh God. We bless and exalt your name, Jehovah. Each and every person here, may you visit them in their hour of need, O King of glory, for you are the God we trust. In Jesus' name we do pray and believe. Amen. Amen. So, hi, my people. I've seen now we are many, and we can start our topic. I don't know. I want to take today at most. I'm trying to be doing the 1 hour only, so that we can be having also time to do other things. Like you've had, I've just come from work, and so I'm somehow tired. But for you people, and to share this with you every Sunday, it is always a pleasure, and that's why I'm here. So today I want us to talk about creating a different atmosphere with our kids. Yeah. Creating a different hi. Let me first of all, before I start, I've said the topic. Let me say hello to the people that are here, and I hope they are there. If I say hi, you go out there, down there, you say hello again. I see if you're still there. So let me start with Rose Ndangangi saying hello, Mson. I have who is Nancy Nano. Hi, you say hello back. Image Kenya TV, hello. And then we have my cousin Mugo from the way from Geshagi. Say hello to Shosho and my Wuka and everyone at Geshagi. Hello. We have Zige Tamara all the way from Mombasa. Nikiwasalimia sana na watu wa Mombasa na wauliza mpo, kama mpo mnasema tuko. We continue with March Kenya again, saying, thank you, doctor. We have Anne Wainaina, that's my friend all the way from Switzerland. Wow, boy, was Swiss, that is what I call her. That's why last time I could not know. I didn't know that it was her. Then I have Image Kenya TV again. You didn't say hello to me. Now I'm saying again, Wemwega. Image Kenya TV saying hello from Tante. Then we have Celine Mokuhe. Hi, Celine. Thank you so much for coming and sparing your time for me. Thank you so much. Then we have Alice Ndongo. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm saying hi. Hi, Shigetao. Hello. God bless you for coming, and have Wesley again. Hi. Thank you so much. And Florence. Tulimpea maua last time akapotea. Hi. Tupo, watu wa Mombasa wamesema wapo. So my dear friends, I want to share with you something that I came to learn. I did so. So I had this issue with my daughter. She's 11, and anytime I would tell her to, to what we call it, to Afro, to clean her room, yeah, before she goes to school and everything, and she was not doing it the way I would want to do it, her to do it. And so it became a process of me making noise all the time. Yeah. And so one time we were just chatting. She was we were having an afternoon after school. I always give her time to relax, and I'm there. So she's with her phone and I'm with her phone. And I told her, my daughter, I feel like you're not following my steps when I tell you to clean your room before you go to school. So all of us, we were in a mood atmosphere of just relaxing. Yeah. So I was not shouting like in normal days and everything. And she told me, hey, that is very unknown of you. You're not shouting. And I looked at her, those sorts of, why are you asking me that? I say, anytime I don't clean my room the way you'd like it, sometimes you shout. And I told her, so you've become used of me shouting when you don't do your room. And she was like, it's not like I've become, but I know that is exactly what you will do. Aha. So nikaona, this small girl, yani tuseme amenizoea. The only thing I do is shouting, And so I decided later, I got that, and I wrote it down in my mind. I say, okay. So I thought of another method. And I said, no, I think now, baby Tina, we cannot continue like that. So I started saying, so if you don't do this, then I will take your phone for like the whole of weekend. Or if you don't do this, then you will not go for your horse riding training, what she likes most. And so I tried to do that. But before I thought of doing that, I decided she was so open to me when we were just relaxed today. You know, I was not in her room. We were in the sitting room, and atmosphere was just cool. She was with her phone, I was with my phone, and it just came by the way that I asked her in that atmosphere. And she told me the truth. For her, it is like if I don't do my room, so mommy will just come and make noise and then it's gone. And so I thought about it and I said, young girl, this one, it's not going to be like that. And so I told her, before I put the more of the strict rules that I wanted to put, I told her, I want to take her for a date, a lunch or date. She has to choose where she wants to be taken by mommy. Only me and her. And that actually was our first date. It is also in my diary because that was one of the best time I've had, with her now as she's growing. And so I told her, the whole of this week, I want you to clean your room, and I will not be saying whether it is done or not done. And I will, at the end of the week, I will come with evidence if the room was tidy or untidy. The date, so I told her I'll be making photos. Yeah. So if she didn't do this, I'll make a photo. I will not complain. I will not say anything. And then on Friday, we sit down and see. I have my evidence and see what she did. And she said, and then do I have to choose where we go for dinner? I said, you choose where we go for dinner. It will be, if you win, if you'll make your room tidy the whole of this week, and I will be coming to look at it, and I'll not be complaining at that day. I'll make a photo and see where it is not done. And then on Friday, we sit down, we compare notes, and we see who has won. And so we made it a deal. Deal, mommy, deal. And we are good. Let me tell you, I've never seen my daughter's room that clean. Wow. I've never seen that effort. Do you know, even when she was going to bed, she would make sure that the clothes that she's wearing are well arranged, that I don't come there with my photo and make a photo that will make her lose on Friday. Yeah. The room was so tidy. She gave more effort than I thought. Yeah, and we continued Monday, Tuesday. I didn't have a photo. Wednesday, I started feeling like now I'm losing this battle. I have to try and create somewhere. I have to make a photo now because on Friday we'll sit down, yeah. And so we involved my husband and my eldest daughter. And so Christina kept telling them, you know what? I'm going to win this, and I'm saying where I'll be taken for dinner. And she gave all her best. And in my mind, I was like, if she wins and we go for dinner, then I have a reason to pin it and say, Mommy, now you can do it for the rest of the time because you've shown me that you can do it. So the other days, she proved to me there that she has been ignoring me. Yeah. So here comes an atmosphere. We are talking, and it was nice. So let me tell you, we continued that day. I did not have a photo. If you come, please say hello. So as I see who is there, you come. So that day, I did not have a photo. The fourth day, I did not have a photo. And let me tell you what was so amazing is that she could wake up even earlier than the normal time of her alarm to go to school. She would wake up early so that she have extra time to make sure that I don't get a photo when I'm left behind. She would make sure that room, yani nilikuwa naingia that room and I'm like, is this my baby girl room? Looking so neat, looking so well done, just because, she wants to prove to me. And so we continued, and I was like, this cannot be true, because I thought maybe in that day she will forget, and she will forget, and I have like 3, 4. And again, if she was to lose, she was to pay for the dinner. We were still going for the dinner if she lose, and she was to pay for the dinner. Yeah. And because I know she has a, what do you call it, she gets, here in Germany we give the kids, every end month we give them pocket money. That is a rule. We give them some pocket money, and so I knew she has saved up to like 105 euros. Yeah. So which was to be taken to her bank account. So in the house I knew she had money, so I really wanted also to go. Hello, Tuko, thank you so much. She really wanted not to lose her money for the dinner, so she really gave her best. And so we continued, and the third day, the fourth day, I was expecting this girl is going to forget. And let me tell you, she did not. The fourth day came, the fifth day. And in the evening, when we were sitting there to try and compare notes, she was so happy. And let me tell you, I did not have a photo. I did not have a photo. The whole of that week, I did not have a photo. Yeah. So she won. But inside me, I was still learning. There was something I was getting out of this whole week. There was something I was learning about my daughter. Because from the word go, I've been making noise, shouting, and doing all that. That one did not help. And I couldn't have gotten that one until she just, out of the great atmosphere we had. So she said it from her mouth that, I know, mommy, you'll just come, make noise and you're gone. And that's it. And I will just tighten up here and here. And so she won the battle. Let me tell you, the whole of that week, I could see something that I never saw in my daughter. I could see, she wanted to prove to me that she can do it even without all this noise. That, it had become, like a music to her ears. Anytime I come, I say, Christina, look at your table now. These books, you don't need them here. And I keep on telling, all those things. I try, and I remember she wanted a new table for the homework. I said, I'm not going to buy a new one. And I think you saw me doing the renovation of that, desk, homework desk. I said, I'm not going to buy a new one because even if I buy a new one, you're not creating space. It is too messy here and there. And so before I tell you how the dinner was, that is where I really, really thought of sharing with you, because it is at that dinner that we went. The small girl I see in my house, the small baby girl I see in my house was I was a young lady. Remember, Christina is turning 12 this year. So these kids are no more kids anymore. But we as parents sometimes forget that our children are growing. So when she's in my house, she's my baby girl. I call them all that. Even the big one, I call them my baby girl. But I noticed something in the small one. When we bring our children, if I compare, my daughter born in Africa and this one born in Germany, they are very different. So let me see who was there, has come. Hi, host. Hi, everyone. Masimaira, thank you for coming. So there's a big difference. And the way of doing things, the way we do in Africa, sometimes may not work here. But you have to put it in there, because sometimes I have to be the hard African mommy so that she can really get what I'm talking, because she knows all these tricks of African woman. She knows of African eyes. If I look at her with those eyes, she will tell me that those eyes are telling me I'm doing something wrong. I say, yes, those eyes are saying you're doing something wrong. Yeah, and so we went for our dinner. And let me tell you, it was one of the best moments. I would like every mother to try this trick. Let me tell you, she was looking forward to have that date with mommy. We've gone places as family. We've gone for dinner. We've tried the best restaurants that we thought it is to our level. But this moment, the way she was waiting for it, and I was also looking forward for it, you could have seen us in the evening as we prepare, asking ourselves, what should we wear? Should we wear something with blue? And she would tell me, Mommy, let us put on this. And I felt also, as a young mother, I felt like, like a girl somehow, because she would tell me that one does not look nice, you're not matching with me. Hi, nimefika but nimechelewa kidogo. Hi, it's okay. Hi, auntie. Welcome to our show. Tumeendelea sana. Hatujaendelea sana. Let me shout to the people that are coming right now. We are having Masi Myra Mugambi and Catherine Mugo. As we continue to talk about this topic, I'm sharing with you because these were the best. Actually, it was one of the best. Like, as we are talking today, they've decided they are out with their big sister to have dinner without us. We are here. My husband is watching football. I'm here, and the two girls are there having a dinner date for both of them. Yeah. And let me tell you, I've come to realize that even when you have kids that keep on fighting in the house, I think that one you can create such an atmosphere for them. They go somewhere, both of them. They go, even if it's go eat chips and everything, they have an atmosphere and they can talk, they can discuss. Yeah. And these are things that I've realized that every mother, because if we look at the things the way they are going, I think even the kids back home, because sorry guys, my home is still there. If you look at the way things are back home, yeah, I mean, the kids have turned to be something else. The beating is not helping. The beating and the shouting is not helping. You can imagine aka ni kama juu na kananiambia mi kunishautia, hiyo ainishtuagi. You can imagine. So I think we need to change our tactics, because days are changing. Things are changing. Our growing up, it's not the way our children are growing up. Yeah. So let me tell you, the evening was beautiful. We had one of the best evening as we prepare to go for dinner. So she chose one of the best restaurants she loves. I knew that is where she will wish to go. And we went to one of the biggest China restaurant we have here. They have live cooking. They do so many things. You can try 1,000 things there. And so that is where we went. And let me tell you, it was beautiful and beautiful and beautiful. So if you've joined us, before I continue, I tell you how we went for that dinner. Please say hello to me again. Nisalimie, and let me see who is there. Last time watu waliniacha peke yangu nikijiongelesha, so let me see who are there. And tell me as we continue, what are you learning? With those ones with big, at least when you are na watoto, even if they are kids, small kids, I think the shouting that we grew up with, it can help, but sometimes it cannot help. So I don't know what tactics are you sharing with your kids or what you're using. Because for me, I think I thought of sharing this because it was the best moment ever. Actually, it was. If you have a teenage girl, you can try it with it. We've done so many time with my big girl, and we are doing it actually another time. Mombi Kagia, Tante, hi FY. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining. And let me tell you, keep trying those tactics. If one doesn't work, try something else. And let me tell you, you could have seen us, choosing clothes that we are going to share, to wear matching colors. And we decided to have something white on top, and we chose and we had the best time. And so when we went for our dinner, we reached there with my baby girl. It was so nice. You can imagine me having a date with my daughter. I always say, our parents back in Africa, I always say, I will never judge any mother. I always say they did the best they could. or they did the best they knew how to do it. But now here I have another chance, something that I would have wished. I've done that when I'm big now. When I go back home, at sometimes you have a date with my mom. Hi, Flo, and this is good. It is good. But now, so here we are with my daughter. We are seated. We ask for drinks, and she was feeling like a grown up. Let me tell you, when she was in that restaurant with me, it was no more my baby girl that I know in the house. She acted like a grown up. She acted like a young girl. And she was feeling like she owned the whole world. And I gave her that time. And it's because she could not allow me. She said, "Don't put my photos on YouTube." Let me tell you, we had the best time because the atmosphere allowed us to have fun, this mother and daughter time. And let me tell you, if I looked back at the girl that I know in my house, the small girl, she's our baby. We pamper her when she's in the house. Let me tell you, she could even tell me, "Mommy, you get seated," because at the China restaurant, people go looking for. How old is your daughter? Oh, she's 11. She's turning 12 now. She's turning 12. And so she could tell me, "Mommy, I'm going to be the first one. I go look get my food so that I come, I take care of our things. You go pick the food and we come and we sit down." And we could do our selfies, and she would come my side and she would tell me, "Let me even take I was taking a cocktail, and she would tell me, "Let me take a photo with your cocktail." She felt more of mature. And as we were eating with her and enjoying this dinner, and I told her, "Mommy, I'm going to put this in my diary, that this is one of the best time I'm having with you." And I told her, and she told me, "I've even written already on my diary that today I'm having a date with my mom, the first date at 11." And I was like, "Mommy, you know what? If I knew this would help you, open up like this to me, show me the other side of you, I would have done it many times." And let me tell you, we shall be doing it many times. But here comes the hammer. This is where it blew my mind. I was like, "God, these children, if we create atmosphere for them, they would tell us, they would open up even to us, because the atmosphere allows them to think otherwise. The atmosphere allows them to think like grown-ups, a little bit of grown-up, more of their age. Because akiwa kwa nyumba, she knows she's our baby. We treat her like our baby. Chelsea, patia mtoto hii. Papi, patia mtoto hii. Patia mtoto. So she tends to feel this baby that we call her. But in this restaurant, wow, matching fits, pictures, videos. I wish I can. I wish I can do those. You would see how she was so happy. We kept laughing. Actually, it was the best time. And I would adjust mothers. If you have kids that are this age, take time to go with them somewhere. Take them out. Have this atmosphere. Prepare from home. Looking forward for this day. So as we were eating and I asked her, I told her where it all started, because this dinner, it started somewhere back home when she did not want to do her tidy her house, room and everything. And as I told you, I kept telling you the story of how she did it the whole week. So I told her, "My dear, the whole week when we had this competition, you did 1, 2, 3. So that means if you want to do something, you can do it. If you want to achieve something in life, you can achieve it. Because just because you wanted to win this dinner so that I can pay for it, I take you for dinner, you gave a lot of energy from it. You gave your best. You could wake up even early than normal time so that you make sure I don't get a photo when your room is untidy, so that you don't lose. And in that, I've learned that you have another energy in you." And you know what my daughter told me? "If you want to be late for another week, we can do it." I said, "No, I'm not ready to lose again. And so I asked her as a mother, me as your mother, what changes would you like to see in me? That is when I knew this is not the baby girl I usually have in the house. This is somebody else. Our kids are growing. When we are in our house, we still see them as our babies. But when we create another atmosphere outside there, they tend to open up more. Let me tell you, I could not believe that was my baby Tina. I could not believe it. The first thing she asked me, because my first daughter started dating when she was 21. Yeah. But we kept it from her. We didn't want her to know because my daughter felt like, I'm just learning this man. So we didn't for me and my husband, we knew because we sat down with my big daughter and she told us this is what, and there's this person. That is a story for another day. For mothers who are having big girls, create time to talk with them as well. But today is for baby Tina. And so she asked me, and this one caught me off guard. She asked me, Mommy, is there something that you've been hiding from me? I said, I don't think so, but maybe do you have an idea what I could be hiding from you? I said, not now, but I think you hid it for me for quite some times. I said, why? And she asked me, since when did you know that Chelsea has a boyfriend? And I looked at her like those ones of, my God. And when I looked at her, because I knew, true, we said we were not hiding it without a reason. We were hiding it with a reason. But we didn't want her to keep on telling Chelsea, now you have a boyfriend. There's things you need to do it in your house and they will work for the whole family and everybody will be happy. So we decided we are not going to tell her because until Chelsea is she was sure this is what. So, and then she looked at me and I wanted again to twist the things. She said, no, mommy, come out with the words, tell me. And the way she said it with Germany, heraus mit die Worte, yani, just talk, don't twist things, tell me. And I tell her, my baby girl, it is like this. When you meet a boyfriend, you don't just go shouting you have one, because it is, you just land somebody. So it can happen that in 3 weeks, you see things are not working, you change and you say, I'm not going to go on with this. So my other daughter, big one, was in this situation of, learning somebody, going for college and all that. That's why we didn't want to tell you. And she looked at me like this, is that the only reason? I said, yes. And she asked me, there's no other reason? I said, and maybe we felt like maybe you're still too young to know about boyfriend and girlfriend. And she looked at me like this and she asked me, apropos boyfriend, at what age am I allowed to have a boyfriend? I looked at her like again. I said, Jesus, hey, today we are going to have a talk, ne? And this is the always have in the house that I never thought she can even have such strength and, even to ask me such things. And I said, Christina, you're still very, very young to have a boyfriend. Very. And she looked at me. She said, I've asked you, at what age am I supposed to have a boyfriend? Remember, we are in Europe. And here in Europe, kids are allowed even to have boyfriend until 13 years. Even from 13, 14, kids say they have a boyfriend and that is where now I always put my African mother. And I looked at her, I said, baby Tina, no. I said, you have a role model, your sister. Your sister has started dating from 21. And my baby daughter looked at me and said, no, 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 no. I cannot wait that long. My goodness. I looked at her. I said, why? If your sister did it, you can do it. She's your role model. You always say she's your role model. And she said, I'll think about it. And I asked her, is there anything else you would want to ask? She said, let's have let's have a toast for a good talk. And we kept, you know having, prost, we could toast. And she would go for more food. I would wake up and go for more food, and we had time. And she started opening up about some of the girls, she has as girlfriends in school. And she started telling me what they do, at what time they have they are thinking of having boyfriend. And I say, mommy, you don't have to follow them. you know you don't have to follow them, because everybody has his or her own life. You can go slow. If they want to do it faster, you can go slow. And I would feel like this was, it was like a flower that was opening up. And we talked of so many other things. And she started telling me, sometimes, I'm not that, fashionable. I don't go with mode. When she says she wants these trousers, I have to look for them like this. I don't like them. And she tells me, mommy, things are changing. And I said, so what do you want to do? Because you don't want to go with me shopping. When I go buy, you don't want you when I bring it, it is not the right one. You always keep sending me pictures to buy this one, buy this one. Why don't you come with me for the shopping? And she said, I want to be going sometimes alone. I show you the pictures of the trousers I want to go buy and everything. And I go with my school kids, my friend. I said, yeah, but you've never told me that. I said, yeah, that is what I want to be doing now. I said, yeah, but you must be having a budget of. She said, we shall be looking with you in the internet. We know where they are. And then I go with my girlfriends, my school girlfriends. I said, yeah, there's no problem. And she was so happy. She was like, will you allow me? Because me, I still treat her like my baby girl. And so many things, we came to a conclusion that it can be done, it can be allowed. Until what time? Until what, to which extent can be done? And let me tell you, there are so many other things, details, things that we really talked with my baby girl. Some of them, Nyone, you might attend, we talk. But I noticed at that atmosphere, the small baby girl I know in my house was not the small baby girl I was having there in that restaurant. It was not that one. We had the best moment. If I can show you my diary, how I wrote down all what happened at that day, I will keep to envy that day. I'm very sure so many of those days will come now. So many of them. We've decided it is not something that we are going to be doing it one in a year, but we shall be creating time for ourselves. Because when we go as family, sometimes we may discuss, just normal things, this, and most of the time it is about all of us. But each and every child has his or her own needs that need to be discussed by a mother. And let me tell you, if you create an atmosphere, your child will talk. Baby Tina, for those who know me, is such a quiet girl. When she's, you look at her, she's just a quiet girl. But that time, she really opened up. Kabisa. Excuse me. And through that, I came to learn that if we engage, and let me tell you, since then, I've never made noise about her room. It became, she told me, I can do it. I will be doing it. Because I was also able to express myself as a mother, because I told her, Christina, anytime I tell you one, two, three things, and I see you don't work, for it, and you don't do it. As a mother, I feel bad, I feel sad. And she was like, oh, does it hurt you? I said, yeah, I feel hurted, because I'm your mother, and I should give these rules, and when you don't follow them, it really hurts. And she was like, oh, I don't want to see you mad, I don't want to see you annoyed, I don't want to see you sad. I will give my best, and I'll be doing it. of so many other things we talked, because she's growing to be a teenager. She's growing to be somebody who wants to be doing her things. And let me tell you some of the things that we discussed there. And I allowed her, and I said, this one we can adjust, do it this way, and these ones. Sometimes I forget, and she says, Mommy, remember our date? You promised me. And I say, yeah, I remember, I remember. Because we are human, we can forget. And if I see the effort she's doing so that she can remain in the level that she promised to be, of making sure that some of the things that make me mad, that make me shout at her, she will not be doing it. I tell you, the atmosphere is different. A different atmosphere, very nice one, and I'm just a happy mama. Yeah. And as I've told you, like today, they are not here. They've gone with the big sister, because let them children create time even for themselves. Yeah. We don't have always to be behind them. They can create time for themselves, so that even there's that bond between sisters. And remember, like me, I have two girls, and the age gap is very big. It's like 10 years. 10 years. So Christina has luck, because she has a role model in her sister, who has, I thank God for her. I don't know. I can, I don't know. But she has a role model in her sister. And if they create time together, because there are some things maybe she cannot come directly to me as a mother. Although I would want her to come running to me all the time, there are things that are easy said to the big sister, because the age gap there, they can share a lot. She's a grown up, and then I'm happy. And that's why it is good when they create that atmosphere for themselves, so that they know the level they can discuss their things. Because sometimes they talk and they say, no, 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 that is our things. And you should allow them to have their things, to talk their things. And if there are things that she could share, and my daughter comes and tell me, and we work on it, I work on it as a mother behind the tent, and help and try to adjust, make sure that she's comfortable with everything. Because remember, girls have season in everything. Girls have season. And these are things that we never had the chance to have them with our parents. Some of these things, they just caught us like that. We didn't even know what to do. Yeah. And the same things, it is not only girls that need to have these such days, such dates with their parents. Even fathers, create time with your sons. Or even mothers, create, because we have single mothers, create time. Let your sons know. Even if you cannot talk with your son, look for him, somebody who can be taking her or him to go have a date somewhere. Come on, Wanaume, let them talk. I talk more of girls because I'm a mother of girls. And let me tell you, in this field, I've learned a lot through engaging them. And let me tell you, if you have a son, you may have a son, you may be a single mother, you may have a father who doesn't have want to create this atmosphere. Look for somebody. Look for just a young man, a little bit elder than your son. And most of you, something else, and I'm going to talk about it very soon. It is those people that have played the role of godmothers and godfather. Take responsibility of those children. Remember, you swear always between God and the church and everyone that you're going to be part and parcel of those kids. So this is where you can come in very well. If you become a godmother to that child, take time to talk to them. Take them side. Go have something with them. Go have talk with them. And I think that is a topic I will come to talk about it. Godmothers and godfathers, yeah? Our kanisa. We'll talk about it, because this is where they can come in. Like I thank God both my daughters have nice godmother. They still have contact with them. But if you just take that chance, or only to be there for that day when the child is being baptized, and then you disappear, apana, play that role. If that mother amekuwa, at the end of it, amekuwa, let's say, a single mother, they have separated with the husband, take that role of that child, guide that child in that. Always make sure you create an atmosphere so that you can talk to that child. Yeah. Let me tell you, that was the best moment. I would advise each and every mother out there, create time with your children. When they are starting to grow and know, the wild things, and they are understanding things other than I remember sometimes my mom would make noise and I say, huyu mama aelewagwi. Huyu, huyu hata ashikanishagi. I would say that. But let me tell you, right now, I'm in my own shoes with my own kids. Let me tell you, I've learned so many things that I do them differently. And I always say, do things your own way. Get tips here and there. Try it. If it doesn't work for you, try something else. But we need to engage our children. I've noticed at the age from the age 10, these kids need to be engaged. Let them know what you feel about them. Because I saw that when I told my daughter that sometimes it hurts me as a person, not as a mother, as a person, when I keep on repeating the same thing to her and she doesn't. And she was so sorry. She was like, oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't know it hurts you. Sometimes we also need to tell them, beside being mothers, beside being the sisters, we are also human beings and we have feelings. And it hurts. Really hurts when we don't get to be listened, when we don't get things done the way we want. And let me tell you, you will see some changes. You will see some changes. For those of you who are here and have learned something, let me know what you've picked from there. Let me know what you've picked from there. Yeah. Let me know what you've picked from there. Masimaira, I know. Hezi, hi. Hi. Hey, Kuzo, you can visit Mazimaira. Uende uangalie anakuaga pia ni wa YT. You guys, if you see some people here that you can go and support them. They are very nice people, and we support each other. And one of them is Masimaira here. I was having also Emerge Kenya TV. She was also here. You can go and support them. Yeah, if you're here, go there, support them. Imagine it will count when you go to their to their YT and support them. Yeah. And so for those with kids, what have you learned? What have you seen that it can be done? What adjustment do you think you can do to your children? Yeah, let us try all these tactics so that it can help us, and it can give us an atmosphere where our children will feel like, this is it. This is it. Yeah. Because Caro Pastries, hi Caro, hi Tante, thank you so much. That one is also someone else from YT. You go visit them on their houses, and Sema, you're from Tante team, and they will appreciate so much. So you guys, what have you learned? Today I want us to have exactly 1 hour. What have you learned? That a different atmosphere, you can see the other side of your child. It has happened to me. I saw that. I enjoyed that very much. And let me tell you, it was one of the best moments. As I was writing my diary, my heart was full of so much warmth, of love, and I felt like I'm doing the right thing as a mother. I may not be perfect, but I always try different things as a mother, which I think it's very important. Trying different things so that you can see uh, where can you get a good atmosphere with this kid. Because kwa nyumba they learn that we shout, okay, good, shout, continue shouting, they're finished with us. But let me tell you, and always be person who praises your children when they do good. Always tell them, tap them on the shoulders, tell them, son, you're doing good. You're doing good. And there's always space for doing even much better. Because at that time we were having that competition with my daughter. And I saw the energy in her if she wants something done. I saw that energy. And right now I keep using that, and I tell her, my daughter, you have a lot of energy in you that you can always tap, and you boost it, and you achieve what you want in life. Because if through 1 week you are able to achieve because of a dinner date with mommy, imagine if you want to achieve something in school. Imagine if you want to achieve anything in life. And I told her, anytime you want to give up, remember this 1 week that you gave your best because you wanted to win the first date with your mother. Yeah. And I keep telling her that is the energy you should always renewing it, because each and every child you have in your house, they have an extra energy, but you just need to think of how to, to boost it so that you can see, you know, because at the end of it all, they are our children. They are our children. Some can be bad, some can be good. We cannot all have perfect children. By the time we learn to jangle with them, to jingle with them, we get to know the other side of them. Before you say, I've given up with my child, she cannot make her bed, I've tried for 7 years, don't give up. Don't give up. Try all atmosphere. Try each and every situation you have, and you will see the energy with those kids. You will see the energy in that one kid. Me, through that issue, I have learned that my baby girl is no more the baby girl I was taking her. Because as Mzazi, you keep saying this, they remain to be our children, because I see even my big daughter, who is turning 23 now, she's still my baby when she's in my house. But when we are going outside with her or doing something, she turns out to be this girl that I love so much. She's a young woman who is out there ready to explore the world. But wakiwa kwa nyumba tu ni watoto wa mam. And that's it. But we need to learn what is their energy. What extra are they able to tap? What extra can you push as a mother? To what extent can you be able to push so that the kids can learn to do different things in the one way? If shouting does not work, like for me, Christina, alikuwa amezoea, mom can shout, I'm done. I will do the bed. Sometimes she would do the bed like this, and I'll feel like this girl. Yeah. But I wish ni venye kamekata, and I respect her saying no, because I took the video because I was sharing this with her godmother, yeah, who is in Germany as well, and I shared with her and I sent her the video, and I told her this is what we went to the date, and this is what we talked, and this is all those things. And let me tell you, if you see how now Christina bed is done, you would get shocked, because I've allowed her to be the big girl she wants to be. I've allowed her to feel like she can be able to do things on her own without mommy pushing, without mommy, like shouting. Ile kushout, me who shout for my 5 years girl, where it's of another level. Mpaka siku yenye nimeongea pole pole, she's like, Mom, are you okay? Let me tell you, they get used to it. I've learned it the hard way, that they get used to it. They can get used to it. Because sometimes I was wondering, haka kwani akaniogopi? I keep shouting and she doesn't fear me at all. And only to my surprise to realize that she knows the only thing mommy comes and do here is shout. Which was I was so surprised. I was like, guy, how can that be? This girl cannot be this serious. Yeah. So let's try doing other things. Take away things that they love so much. Because as I was telling Chris, my baby girl, I'll be taking your phone 1 week. Until now, I've not had to do that, because she's doing things, sometimes that too much, what do we call it? What do we call it? Hiyo kuskumia, it's like you're having a tango war. You do this, I don't do this, you do this. I'm happy that it did not reach to that time. But let me tell you, I'm not saying that I'm that. You can look at me and and you look at my children, that I'm not that easy to go with. But I try to put rules, and they are done the way I want, when I think this is the right thing that should be done. Yeah. So I'm a very strict mother, but I try to do it with love. At the end of it, it's all about love. And this, this connection between mother and child, it has to be there. Because if I see now how I'm using less effort, less struggles that she makes her room, yeah. And sometimes I come and say, I have a photo. And she says, are we in a game again? Are we in a deal? I say, no, but I still have a photo. And she says, no, 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 we are not in a deal. Because it is the best thing that I've learned, that things can be done this way. Maybe at another age, because she's still growing, she's turning 12 this year. At another age, I will use another tactics. I knew very well that I'm not very fashionable. Me and fashion, I don't run to fashion. I'm not that fashionable person. And but for her, I can see she's running with the fashion. She goes. And that is where she was feeling like, I'm dragging her behind with my Ushosho mob. And now she's so happy. And it was only because of that time she could be able to open up and say, Mommy, things that you don't want me to wear now, they are the fashion ones. Like this matrosas are Freya, sijui nini, all those things. I was a little bit more conservative. But now I've let her be, because I've seen it's not that she wants to be crazy. It's not that she wants to feel like, I have the, she just wants to be on the fashion, like other girls. And I'm happy she's happy. Yeah. And the other thing is that sometimes we don't learn to release our kids as they are growing. For me, baby Tina is still my baby. But you can imagine now she can take her bicycle, go meet with her friends, have breakfast at that day 12. They meet like 4 girls, they go for breakfast. Teenagers, they go for breakfast somewhere. This is Europe. Things that I felt like I need to adjust and let her be. Because as much as I want to, sometimes I would even tell her, I would drop you, but I'll stay there in the car and wait. And she would say, then I'm not going. I'd rather sit here. And I'm like, Quenny, where did you want to go? I said, I've told you we wanted to go. But now I'm learning, to let her. Because at the end of it, these are things that again will make her even feel unhappy in school. Because when they plan as group of small girls, like here now we have a lot of snow. They have so many sports that they do with the snow and everything. And like now, she has already told me on Friday she will not come direct from school. Things that I was not used to, I would not allow. But now I'm allowing. We are going with 6 girls and so and so. And sometimes I'll try to say, should I come and pick your bag? And then I'll see with who is she going. But this time I don't. It does not give me a lot of headache. Of course, there are other tactics that we use so that she can tell me, I'm already there. I've been there. I'm on my way to school. I'm taking the bus now. I'll be there 10 minutes late. All this communication. And it's giving me the peace that I maybe thought that I will not get when she's outside there. She would tell me, it's just communicating with your children. I think, Mommy, I'm going on Friday. Like now, I know on Friday they are going to play with their snow. And she doesn't want me to pick the bag. She will go with the bags and all that. All those things she has told me, and it's okay. And I know until what time. And let me tell you, the kids here are much more disciplined. If all those girls, they are asking their parents to go for 3-4 hours, if it happened to extend like 20 minutes more, each and every child will communicate to their parents again. I'm getting late. It's going to be, like 10-20 minutes than we thought. So, and then when they pick the bus, they write again, Mommy, I'm in the bus. And then you're done. And those are the things that it was hard even for me as a mother. Let me be sincere. But since that day we went for that date with my daughter, I realized she's no more the small baby girl I knew. She's a teenager who wants to explore things. And the more I become so, closed and so, hardened, the more it becomes so hard for her to come towards me. She will start pulling back. She will start pulling back. And this is what we want to create an atmosphere. Mbona sioni the like button leo? Kaikweni imeenda. Hebu niambieni, who else is not seeing the like button? Because we are so many. If we can give the like, I don't know. Let me check. Why can't you see it? Let me check on my other phone. Somebody's telling me they can't see the like button. You have like to go out from there. You go from live and then you go back again so that you can give it the like, my dear. Yeah, I've seen you have to move from there and then you give it a like. It's still there. Check it nicely. Yeah. So, my people, that's it. If you have a teenage child, if you have a child that you would always want somebody different to talk to them, mostly girls, if you have girls that you feel like they need to hear from somebody else, Tante is giving this time. I'm ready to talk to those girls. I'm ready to talk to those teenagers. I'm ready to listen to them, because sometimes that is all what they want to be listened. Like me, I didn't know that my daughter sometimes feel like, we mama uko na ushamba mob sana, uko na ogeshagi. Na hiyo ogeshagi hainipeleki vizuri, you know. And like now she's so happy, you know. And I remember after she told me that, I told her, you send me the photos of the trousers you want. And even Christmas time, like me, I like having us dresses. And this Christmas time, she wanted to have a, you know, that flare trouser, you know, a black one. I went like for almost the whole of the morning in town looking for it. And I felt good because I was able to make her happy and she's happy. And these are the small things that we think that, you know, they can create, you know, a very bad atmosphere at home for the kids. And she was happy. And maybe next time, if I tell her, Mommy, Christmas time, we put on a dress, she will tell me, you know, I want this way. And I will still try to buy that. Sometimes, sometimes it's not easy. But let me tell you, hawa watoto wa kulelewa Europe, you have to go them slowly. And it's not because that they are, you know, the other way. Hi, Lina. But, you know, it is just the atmosphere that allows us here. You know, it is more, you know, they grow up even in school. You know, my daughter, they don't fear teachers the way we want to. We feared, hi, wakangebe kama wangu leo aki, you need to talk to her. Nimewekwa mteja mpaka saa hii. Oh yeah. Akimi, I'm willing. If you have a teenage girl or a son, you feel like that they need somebody to talk to. Give me. Connect me with them. I'll be willing to try and do that, because I've seen it is only talking that sometimes can be this big. You know, mi wangu aliniambia tukiwa kwa hiyo date tukikula, and let me tell you, I was laughing my heart out. Ananiambia, mama, those things hizo sasa ziko old fashion. Namwambia, but you'll always look nice with them. I always feel, yeah. Ananiambia, you see that, but now those are old fashion. And I was like, oh, sasa naona mi ni mshamba. And I've tried to adjust, and I'm so happy. My daughter is happy. I can't imagine. You can imagine naenda nanunua hizo trousers flare hizo the 80s zingine sijui zinakaa straight. And the worst thing, those things, they come with another expensive, because if you buy those trousers, they are not worn with any other jacket. They're having another style jacket. And if you buy those trousers, they're not just worn with any other shoes. They are worn with, hey, I was like, where madam, nipeleke pole pole. But she's so happy. And let me tell you, I will always want to create that time again. I would always tell mothers, for those who have joined us now, you can watch this video. That's why I don't want to be doing them very long, because if you are washing, you're doing the house, you can be able to watch and listen to it, because it was very helpful. And I think you can always do it. I remember there's a lady who is here in Germany. She shared with me how she was having a difficult time with the son. And till she booked the ticket, I told her, go take time and talk with your son. And only to realize it was something very, 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 very. The lady got that child when she was at home. But now you can imagine the child wanted to know the other side of him. but he didn't know how to do it. And let me tell you, since the mother took time from here, went back home and solved all that issues and tried to talk with the son, and he came to learn the other side of him, the child is performing very well. The mother is settled here because the son was not concentrating at school. It's either amefukuzwa, ako nyumbani, all those things. And that's why sometimes you need to create space and show your children, I have time for you. Talk to me. You talk to me and let me know what you feel about me. And the other side, the same way. And let me tell you, it was nice. It was the best moment. And I would advise each and every mother to try that. Create an atmosphere with your child. And I'm very sure you will never regret after this. Sometimes we are very far from home. You can be far, but when you go, or even if it's not that, look for somebody who can, at least these godmothers, these people who wanasimamia watoto wakibatizwa, they can play that role for you. Talk to them on their behalf. Let them talk to those children. Let them have a date with them. Let them remind them, ni mimi nilikusimamia ubatizo yako. Do you know what it means to be, I'm like a second mother to you. Yeah, let them have time with them when you're away from, because we have so many parents that have left their children behind. And I know I've been there. I know I left my daughter when she was still young. It is not easy, but look for those people that can talk with your children. And if you'd like each and any other tip about how to go about it, talk to me behind the tent, and I'll be willing to play that part of a tante. Tante mnajua, by the way, for those who are in Kenya, tante ni jina auntie. So auntie is willing to try. I can do my best. We can do together, combine, so that we get that child to talk, so that he or she can be helped. Because at the end of it all, they are our children. Wakuwe wabaya ni wetu. Wakuwe wazuri, they are our children. So we can try and be people that can always create time and the best atmosphere for our children. And I think we are done for today, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm happy, and I'm always so blessed for those people who keep reminding me, Tante kuna live leo. Thank you so much. You can imagine, I always don't plan before. But in between, something comes and I say, this is something I can talk about. You can imagine now, as we were discussing up, I was talking about, it has come to my intention that we need to talk about these godmothers who, when you wanasimamiaga watoto wetu, what role are they supposed to be playing when those kids are growing up? Why are we having so many children banning the schools, doing other things? I saw last time children for school, smoking, bangi, live, quite, they've even taken a video. So they don't fear. Why are we having this generation? Yeah. So guys, let us talk. Let us talk with our children. Let us create time with them. Be it our mothers, be it our sisters, be it, everybody can have, sometimes it is, you can have a fight with your sister. Create time with her. You can have time with your brothers. Create time with them. Let them know that you're there to listen to them. And you will see the difference. Let me tell you, it is a big difference. It is a difference that you can always look the changes it will bring. I want to thank each and every one of you. Guys, thank you so much. Hey, my people, I've stayed so long without seeing so many comments on such people. So if you've taken so long without watching each and every of my video, please go leave a comment there. Yeah, just watch, a 15 minutes video, leave a comment, and you will help me so much. If you're also here, go out kidogo kwa your live, give the video a thumbs up, and you will be blessed. We were a great number, and I'm happy because it keeps me going. And it keeps, even if I would come here and talk to 3 people, I would still appreciate. But anytime I see the number growing and adjusting, I always feel motivated, and I'm always so happy. Barikiweni sana sana. I wish you a blessed week next the coming new week, and be blessed sana sana. And I think in the middle of the week, I will go live on Facebook because I want to encourage people to register as voters. That is a video of another day. Let me not mix with this one. So thank you guys. And until next time, that was your Girl Tante Africa talk show. Barikiweni sana. We Selinu, unachukua notes na uko mbali hivyo wewe. Tunachukua notes. So guys, say thank you as you go, and let me know what you've learned. Be blessed, my people. Barikiweni aki. I'm so happy for you people, and thank you so much. Yeah, barikiwe sana. Thank you guys, and until next time, let me say bye-bye. 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 Barikiwe. Haya, leo watu hawaniambii bye. Thank you for the advice. Thank you sana Wesley. Najua ni mama koko there Wesley. Barikiwe sana you guys. Thank you. I'm so humbled. I'm Jui. Shigetao, bye-bye. Thank you so much. Aki hawa Shigetao, oh ni confused. Sasa ni shimgani. Bye. Thank you guys. Barikiwe sana. Goodbye.